Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning in my Plum Paper vertical priorities, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am using the October sub box from Perky's Paperie, and look at how beautiful the theme is. I just love the colors, and I'm actually waiting on the November sub box, which should be here any day now. And actually just today she did reveal the December sub box, and it is so pretty as well, so I definitely recommend it. So be sure to check it out. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description box below. And also don't forget that Plum Paper is having their Black Friday pre-sale through November 14th, so enjoy 30% off site-wide, but make sure to stack code Stephany10 for an additional 10%, which is an amazing deal, so don't miss out. And again, everything will be linked in the description box below. So let's go ahead and check out this sub box. Like I said, it is so pretty. And so we do have this care guide, and it says use. Stick your 5 sheets of washi stickers in your favorite planner or journal, and then glue. Glue or sew your button ephemera in your junk journal or favorite planner, and then claim. Use your die cut to start your setup in your new 2026 planner. And so this is the die cut this belongs to, and actually the buttons kind of got misplaced on the way to my filming area, so I'm so sorry about that, but trust me, they are so cute. And so here we have these beautiful sticker sheets. Look at the little storefront, the sewing machine, just everything about it is so pretty. And then look at this one. I am so excited to play around with these little squares. And then here we have all of the dates, and here we have this washi strip page along with these alpha and number stickers. And I am thinking that I want to use these ones to kind of add like a cute little quote, so that is definitely going to be the plan. And then here we have this one, and it's just like this cute little thing, so you can use it for ephemera, or maybe you can even also write on it, or like a little card here. So yeah, the possibilities are endless, and like I said, I am in love with her sub boxes. So let's go ahead and get the pages out, because I am super excited to dive in. And so let's get the pages out, that way we can place this one up here. And I am gonna start by highlighting, and I am thinking that I want to use this scalloped washi maybe up at the top here. So I think I'm going to use this greenish color for oh my gosh, for YouTube. Yeah, I think that's how I want to do it. And then use this other color here. That way it's further away from the scalloped washi up there. So let's start here with this color. And look at how pretty it is. So we're going to do YouTube. And then we're also going to do it on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. Since it doesn't have the headings, we are going to create them. And then over here we're also going to do 3 lines here. Okay, perfect. And now we are going to go in with this other color. I just feel like the highlighting adds a little bit of color. Oh yeah, look at how pretty this is. And I was trying to match it with the scalloped washi that I want to use, and I think it got pretty close, if not like a perfect match. So then we're gonna do the same thing here on the weekend, and then we're gonna do 3 over here. Okay, perfect. And I was actually going to do this bluish color over here for this week, but I think I'm gonna add that washi up at the top, so I don't want to use the same color, so we're gonna do that right there. Okay, so yeah, so far so good. See, I feel like it matches really well. And so I'm going to grab this little button one so that I can add the dates. And actually, let me see, so I'm going to go from side to side, and we're only going to need it up to right here. So I don't I don't think that I want to take everything off, right? I said, let me just double check. Okay, so yeah, up until this one. So I am gonna grab my scissors and attempt to do that right there. Okay, perfect. And so now we're able to just kind of drape it over here. Oh my gosh, look at how cute. And this is on washi sticker paper, which I had never used before, but I really, really love it. So yeah, that looks amazing. And then we're only going to need, oh, actually, we're going to use the same amount. And then the ones that are left over, we're going to use them for the weekend. So it definitely ends up working out. So there's that. And once again, let's just go ahead and drape it. And this time I'm going to do it like this, so I'm not trying to guess. So let's do that right there too. But I feel like this one didn't go on too straight, so let me just lift it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Brandy does have a YouTube channel as well, which is where I saw the reveal. So if I don't forget, I will try to link her channel down in the description box below, along with her store. So yeah, be sure to check it out. And so there we go. And now we're gonna use the pieces that are left over for the weekend. Oh, and actually we just need one. I keep forgetting that that Saturday is up there. Okay, so this one is simply gonna go like that. And now we are going to use the dates. So let's go ahead and grab Monday. And I actually kind of fell behind in this planner, so I'm hoping to catch up. I am going to back plan last week, and I actually got this planner. When did I start it? I started it in May, and it's going to run through April, but I don't know if I want to then start a new one on April, or just kind of start fresh and get January through December for 2026 with their amazing Black Friday pre-sale. That way I get this vertical priorities, which has been working out amazing as my my social media planner, but it is an amazing layout for your catch-all as well. Instead of YouTube and Instagram, you could do top 3 or important, and then over here in the habit tracker, you could maybe do AM routine, PM routine, if you drink enough water. Just all of the things could go here. And I don't know, I just really love this layout. So definitely keep the sale in mind. Don't forget to check it out. And so there's Wednesday, and let's go ahead and do Thursday. And we're gonna go right in here, and then we're gonna do Friday as well. And this one is probably gonna go right in there, followed by Saturday. And if I can get it, I am simply going to place it right in there. And last but not least, we have Sunday. Okay, question is, what color would I like to use for the dates? And it looks like where I'm going to put the dates, we have kind of like that pinky slash like peach color, so I'm kind of leaning more towards this one. And I did just cover them up. So what was, okay, so the 10th, we're gonna start on the 10th. So we're gonna grab a few of them, and so let's see how I wanted to place this. So Okay, so yeah, I think maybe something like that. So that's gonna be the 10th. And then this one is the 11th. And then let's go ahead and add 12 right in there. And I love that she gives us plenty of date covers. I believe there's like 5 weeks in here. And I do see a to-do header right there. So let's go ahead and add 13. And then we're gonna need 14, and let's go ahead and grab 15 as well. Okay, so now that we have all of the functional things out of the way, let's get ready to have some fun. And I was gonna start here, but let me hold off. I want to start with the stickers, and I am loving this cute little storefront. And I usually like shy away from putting it in one specific column, just because it does take up the whole space, and I'd rather do it in between. But I think that for today, I am going to be okay with adding it in the middle. I just think that it's going to look super pretty. And so I am willing to sacrifice a little bit of space. So right there should be good. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty already. And I do see that we have some of these little flowers. So I'm kind of wanting to put one right up there. So if I grab my tweezers, we can simply put it right there. Okay, that looks amazing. And then as far as these squares, oh my gosh, they're just so fun. Maybe we could put some on the side over here, or maybe even over here. Okay, you know what? I am going to grab them and start playing around with them, or else I am not gonna know. So yeah, just maybe going down the page like this. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look really pretty. So let's add that one, and maybe we could add this one as well. And this one, how did I want to add it? Because we do kind of have the print, so technically it's supposed to go like this, but this one didn't really have a print, so it didn't really matter. But I think that I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, let's go ahead and cut it because I want to see the full effect. So let's go ahead and trim this off, and of course these are going to be amazing scrap pieces. So I am just going to put them off to the side just in case I just need a little piece. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, that looks so pretty. Okay, so definitely loving that. And then as far as up here, now I'm kind of having second thoughts about this little strip, because I do want to use all of the things. Let's see if we were to put it right there. I mean, it doesn't take up too much space. So yeah, let's go ahead and add it now before I end up changing my mind. And I'm not going to go from side to side. So maybe just in the box. So if I were to do that, I am going to just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so up until the 5th little scallop. And let's see, so 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there we go. And then just trim it off. Perfect. And now we can simply place it up here. Yeah, and that should be good. Okay, perfect. So I did go off of the page just a little bit because it does have a little border. So let's get rid of this really fast. And then, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Yeah, I am glad that I decided to do that. And let's see, maybe even the little squares could go down the page like that. That'd be cute, right? But for now, let's just kind of worry about over here, because this is where I do want to put a little quote. So pretty. Because I was thinking of doing like so beautiful, but instead of S-O, it's S-E-W. So pretty, or so beautiful. I think beautiful is going to be really big. So I might just do so pretty. And I'm trying to see which one of these are gonna look good there. And I'm kind of leaning towards this one. So let's go ahead and grab it. That way we can see it a little bit better. And so yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit further up. That way it doesn't cover up the date headers. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that looks really good. So let's go over here to the alpha stickers. So like I said, let's see. So there's the S, and then here's the E. Did I maybe want to stick to this color scheme or throw in the purple and the orangey and yellow one? I'm kind of leaning more towards this color scheme right here. So let's see. So S, E, and then W, so, and then pretty. So we're gonna do P, R, E, T, T, and oh my gosh, they don't have it. Okay, so maybe if we work backwards. So this one is gonna be this color, and so blue, green, blue, and then green, and then blue, and then green. Okay, so yeah, that should work. So I'm going to start backwards actually. So how about, hopefully this should be good. So let's do that. And so we're gonna need both of the T's. So let's see. Let's get this T going right there. Then we'll go ahead and put this one right next to it. Uh-oh. If I can get it. That was definitely a process trying to figure that out. So thanks for bearing with me. So then we're gonna need the green E. Okay, perfect. Uh-oh, I don't think I'm getting those on too straight. But maybe I should have kind of alternated between like one direction and then another. That would have been really pretty too, now that I think about it. So then we're gonna place the R and then the green P. Okay, perfect. So I feel like that definitely worked out. So I mean pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So then we're gonna need S, E, and W. Okay, we're gonna have just the right colors. Okay, so we're gonna add S right there, and then the blue E. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. And then we're going to add the W. If I don't rip it, oh my gosh. As you can see, I am way too excited, so let me just do it carefully. That way I don't rip it. And so this one is simply gonna go right next to it, kind of like that. Okay, so yeah, that ended up turning out so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, definitely loving the color scheme. I'm so glad that I went with that one, and then I kind of walked through the whole process because that definitely looks really, really pretty. So let's go ahead and see what else we could do. So I think that I want to carry the little scalloped edge over here as well. And so now I'm trying to see if I would do like 5 again. But I think that I want to do maybe a little bit of layering between maybe these two, or maybe these ones would be good. Either one would work. But I don't want to lay this down in case I can't pick it back up. So, okay, so we're gonna grab this one. Well, actually, let's see how far up it goes. So yeah, barely to the first little line. So let's go ahead and grab this one. And I think that maybe right there should be good. That way we avoid the punch. And then let's see about this one. Kind of like right here. Now I'm not so sure. Okay, let's go ahead and place this one down for now. Maybe we could do this one. And then I think that the scallop should kind of layer just a tiny bit. And I think that would look really cute too. So there's that. And now let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna layer so good. Well, kind of. So now question is, how far do I want to move the scallop? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe we could do 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there we go. So right about there. Okay, this is turning out like super duper cute. I just really love the theme. As soon as I saw it, I just knew that I needed to get it and that I was gonna love it. And clearly I am having way too much fun. So let's see if I can move this down just a tiny little bit. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that looks really pretty. And then as far as this up here, because I do want to use more squares. These are just so fun. Do I want to maybe put one up here? Just kind of like that. That way it's like the whole square. Okay, I am loving that idea. So let's go ahead and simply place it right there. And I did say that we might put a scalloped, yeah, some of this, but no, I don't think so. I love the way that it looks just like that. Maybe I could add one of these flowers. But for now, let's go ahead and add these cute little touches. So I'm going to grab this pair of scissors, and how about we maybe place this one right in here, and then maybe we can do one of these buttons, kind of like that. Okay, and then let's maybe add one right over here. I do want to use the sewing machine. Where could we place it though? Maybe like right in here. I might not have space for it, which would be a bummer because of course it is really pretty. And so I think that I want to place this one right in there and probably use the other pair of scissors. And this one is simply gonna go something like that. Okay, so definitely loving that. And you know what? I think that I'm going to use some of these squares on this side now. And I don't think that I'm going to make it go to the other page. So let's see. And this one is going to go into the spine, which I think I'm okay with. And so we're going to use this other square as well. And this one is simply gonna go right in here too. Okay, so that looks amazing. Let's go ahead and get rid of this part. And this one right here. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't think it wanted to come out, but we did it. So yeah, that looks really pretty. Let's go ahead and grab this other floral and see where we could place it. Did I say maybe up here? Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, I think so. So let's go ahead and add that one there, and then how about we sprinkle some of these buttons around. So maybe this one could go, yeah, let's add it up here. And then we'll also use this one. Oh, it's the same color. Did I want to do that? I just didn't want to use these ones because they're the same color as that one, but this is the same color as the highlighter. So maybe we can just add the little heart. Oh yeah, that looks so good. And what about this pile of quilts? I think as far as this one, I just want to put it right over here. Okay, that looks really good. So now let's just get rid of that. Okay, this is coming out so pretty. We do have these left over. So am I trying to kind of squeeze something in, or is this gonna be good? I think once I write in it, I'll see if I kind of have a little bit of space to kind of play around with more stickers. But I think for now, it looks amazing. So let's see. I am looking at these little like flowers, and I'm thinking of making this like a little trio like that. Okay, so that definitely looks pretty. And now I'm wondering if I could do the same thing over here, maybe on this one. Well, here we're gonna cover the scissors, so I don't think that I want to do that. Ooh, maybe add like a button right there, or this one. Let's see. I'm trying to see which ones we have. So maybe, yeah, maybe this one. Okay, so I think I am done, at least for now. Like I said, if I have some space, once I start writing in it, I can fill it in with some of these stickers, but I do need to get into this punch. So let me get this off first. And there we go. I think we should be ready to put it back on the disc. So let's go ahead and kind of clean up our little area here. That way I can get the planner back in here and get these pages going because I do want to see it all put together. So let's go ahead and put it back in here. And this is the way that it turned out. And I just love it. I knew that I would. This theme is just so beautiful. The colors are amazing. And the theme is just really, really perfect. So yeah, be sure to check out Perky's Paperie sub box. They are so beautiful. You will not be disappointed. And the price is amazing. So yeah, like I said, all of the things will be linked in the description box below. But for now, I am in love with the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.